When you're out driving along, the implications of not wearing a seatbelt can be really serious. It ranges from minor injuries all the way up to the worst case scenario where you're talking about catastrophic injuries and potential loss of life. I've been to numerous RTCs, to crashes, where people who weren't wearing a seatbelt were killed then and there. And people sat next to them who took the time and trouble, the 5 seconds it takes to put a seatbelt on, they walked away from the crash, or at worst, had a broken arm or a broken leg. People often ask me, why do you bother enforcing this law? It's my choice whether I wear a seatbelt or not. But I can tell you, when you've been to as many fatal accidents as I have and seen the devastation you leave behind if you are killed in a crash, you can recognise that it isn't just the driver or the person not wearing the seatbelt who's affected, it's everybody and all the loved ones left behind. The driver of the car makes sure that everybody belts up. Generally, it's the driver is responsible for themselves. Passengers who are adults are responsible for themselves, but the driver is responsible for all passengers under the age of 14. People who are under 4'6" tall, it's important that they have the correct restraint. If they don't, that's the driver's responsibility as well. If you don't wear your seatbelt, there are financial penalties. A fixed penalty ticket, or you might go to court and be fined £500. However, if you don't wear your seatbelt, you might be seriously injured, it might ruin the rest of your life, and worst case scenario, you might be killed. And that's the thing that people should remember. It's not about money, it's about saving life and protecting people from injuring themselves and others and hurting family and leaving family behind.